So one thing that I would like to do is, we'll talk about first of all what it takes to become a partner, to streamline things. Now we are only accepting partners in the month of December because I found that, well, I work for the Rice Creek Watershed District. I don't work for Blue Thumb. Blue Thumb is an outreach program that I started, so my loyalties need to be to my taxpayer dollars. And I was finding that I was or to my taxpayers who pay my salary with the taxpayer dollars. And I was finding that I was spending a little too much time in administration. So we're making the partners, if you're interested in being a partner, it's the month of December. I'll be back from maternity leave then. And what it takes to be a partner is rather simple. You need to agree to use the logo in a standard, and it's online. If you go to the partners page, the partner agreement is right on that page. You can print it off, read it, and you know, sign it. Need to agree to use the logo as per the logo standards. We don't want it stretched. We don't want people putting legs on it. Yes, it's happened. We don't want, you know, we want to kind of keep it standardized. So there's, you know, certain colors, certain fonts that go with it, things like that. There's terminology. We try to keep the terminology consistent so as to not confuse people. There's a million different ways to call a lakeshore buffer, a lakeshore, you know, stabilization project. We prefer the term stabilization because not everyone wants a buffer, but everyone wants a stable shore. And you know, we like the word rain garden as one word rather than two, you know, just kind of picky stuff like that. And the reason for that is rain and garden are two separate concepts, but when you put them together, a rain garden is a whole new idea. And plus I have a German background, and Germans make everything one word. Have you guys, anyone speak German here? Yeah, they just connect them all, and it's just one long word, right? And then another thing that we ask partners to do is share. We all have to play nicely in the sandbox together, and that helps everyone so much. So if I produce something, it's public domain. And you know, that just helps the effort so much. We don't get turfy, this is mine, you can't use it. That doesn't help education. So sharing is important. And the last final thing that Barb agreed or mentioned to was either generating or donating time and or money, any combination of it. Some people have more time than money, some people have more money than time. We need money, money talks. We can't get the word out to the general public doing you know, media campaign type of things without money. So it's $1,500 per year or 30 hours per year. So if you're a lakeshore association and you have 100 members, you know, if you had 30 people who gave an hour, there's your your participation for the year. We don't want to make it hard, you know, it's not, but we want to make it something. So there's not, especially for the private industry folks, that they're just not doing something for, you know, getting something for nothing there. They have to pull their weight too. So that's what it takes to be a partner. And I want to just, I once had a college professor that said that every slideshow should end with a sunset, and I disagree. I think every slideshow should end with a sunrise, especially this, because this is a new beginning. You know, there's a lot to do and there's a lot to take on, and I hope that you can have this take-home message that there's a lot for you guys that you can do. And my name is Dawn, so I'm maybe a little biased towards the sunrises. Might be true. So a couple things to think about. Unless we change direction, we are likely to end up where we are going. Pretty obvious, but pretty simple. And true. Right now, we need to change direction. Right now, we are heading towards more and more TMDLs, total maximum daily loads, more impaired lakes and rivers and streams, more impervious surfaces, bigger roads, bigger houses, bigger streets, bigger driveways, bigger everything, more impervious surfaces, more people, more population, okay? That's where we're headed. It's the truth. But the thing is we can have low impact development and cleaner lakes. They don't have to be, you don't have to choose. We just have to change our way of thinking, our way of doing lawns, our way of doing lakeshore buffers, and it's possible. I'm an eternal optimist. You can't do my job and not be an optimist. Otherwise you'd be just too sad all the time. Anything else you're interested in is not going to happen if you can't breathe the air and drink the water. Don't sit this one out. Do something. You are, by accident of fate, alive at an absolutely critical moment in the history of our planet. Carl Sagan. Well, I'm trying to move to the next slide, but the computer doesn't like, the computer really wants us to ponder that. Okay. Come on, you can do it. And if I press too many times, then I have to go back. Okay. So, of course, Gandhi, be the change you want to see in the world. And my favorite, if you think you're too small to be effective, you've never been in bed or in a tent with a mosquito. So, I want you all to figure out what your multiple intelligences are. Are you people? Are you people smart? Are you good at organizing groups and facilitating, being a leader? Are you good at looking inside yourself? Are you, interpersonal, self-smart? So you're good at figuring out and working independently. Are you good at words? Can you write up some press releases for us? Are you creative? Can you do some and funny? Can you do some YouTube videos or get kids involved and have a video contest to have, educational but yet entertaining videos that can be forwarded all around the world instead of the stupid things I get from my mother-in-law. Oops, that's on tape. Okay, and we have, are you good at being picture smart? Are you good at spatial things? Are you good at designing? Can you come up with some beautiful designs that are going to change people's mind about native plantings? And say, wow, look that's beneficial and beautiful. The average person is going to care if it's beautiful more than if it's beneficial. Are you a doer? Are you body smart? Are you bodily kinesthetic? Can you just get out there and work? Are you music smart? Are you really good at music? We need a jingle. We do. If I can do the National American University one, who knows that jingle? Raise your hand. Yeah, it's long and it's a bizarre tune. But if we can do that, we need a catchy Blue Thumb tune. So I hope to hear from you. I hope to see your efforts, and I hope to work with you in the future. Thank you very much. We'll be around for questions.